Hello, everybody. Laura back again. Hi, Peppermint Stitches. Oh, and because I'm talking now, the cat's going to come visit. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Vivi. Here, come here. Come here. Okay. Well, what do you want to do then, huh? What are you going to do then? I got to take my stitch out. I did it wrong. I'm doing pretty good. Venus is doing okay. I've got to take the stitch out. Come on. Get back in there. Hi, Venus. Hi, Miss Venus. Yeah, you can't have my lap right this second. Sorry. Pull that through, and then pull this through, and then it's fixed. And then I can continue. Okay, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Should have worked just fine. Oh, I see what I did. Fixing this stitch that I messed up on. Okay. Goes through both of those. That's why it wasn't working. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I think I have to still make a single crochet, and then I'm set to go again. All right. I am working on my straight moss stitch. And it's getting big enough that I can't put the whole thing on the screen now. Most of it, I guess, but not all of it. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what happened. Can you hear me? Because I don't have the little meter that says if I'm showing up or not. Well, it didn't tell me it was not working though, so I think we're good. Oh, the 3-stitch beanie. Okay, awesome. What are you doing, Peppermint? All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. I want to go share this out. Video, if I can find it. Very funny. Live, and that should be this one. There it is. Come on. Copy. Back over here. Paste. Go. That's it. Okay, what's on my mind? Post. All right. That's done. You've never done the moss stitch? You can hear me fine. Good. Thanks. I was afraid I'd unplugged it accidentally. Hold on a second. My eyes are so itchy tonight. Well, they have been all day, I guess, actually. You've never done the moss stitch. It's my favorite stitch right now. Ever since I did my first blanket, which is over there. And then I decided I was going to do a second one in somebody else's favorite colors, and things have happened. Now that I've got it most of the way to lap size, I'm like putting it away. So I don't know if I'll go back and finish it or if I'll tear it all out. So I'm back to this one, which I know I want to keep doing. It's double crochet. I'm sorry, single crochet, single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one. And when you're doing it straight like this, of course, there's no corners, obviously. Um, you have to do 2 single crochets at the end in order to fill in your stitches. Otherwise, you're going to shrink, right? Oh, Venus, you're back. I'm going to take my jacket off. I'm too warm. Come on, shoulder. There we go. I'm too warm. I'm starting to get all sweaty. Whoa, how did you do that? Okay, I don't know what just happened, but all right, Venus, you can't sit in my lap. What are you going to do? Hmm. You know where your bed is. You know where your favorite box is. And you know you've got your spot behind the fan. And I don't need to turn the fan on yet. If I start sweating harder, I might have to, though. She just wants to be in my lap. What? What did I say something wrong? No. The cat just wants to be in my lap. That's all there's to it. She just wants me. But she doesn't like it when I talk all the time. And I know she doesn't because it disturbs her nap when she's in my lap. So she's just going to have to sit here and stare at me, I guess. Okay. Single crochet. Now, this end I have to do two single crochets because one's a hole. So because it makes a hole when you do the chain one. So at the beginning of this row, I'm having to do two single, I can't even see the stitch. It's pink, that's why. 2 single crochets in the row in order to have my anchor, oh boy, this is just moving all over the place. My anchor stitch, and then the first stitch of the pattern. Chain one, single crochet, chain one. And it makes the beautiful, I can't really call it a houndstooth, but it's close. I mean, it is close. It makes that beautiful interlocking stitches. And I am just having so much fun with color combinations. Because this one's purple, blue, and white. And then there's some gray that got in there. And then, oh, it changed the purple too. It's a different purple. And then I got done, oh, it went to this other blue. And then I got up here and I've got pink, purple, blue, pink, purple, change the purple again, blue, pink. It's actually a rose color. That's that different purple. Oh, and now we're different blue now. So yeah, I've been having so much fun with this one. Oh, about the ends. Okay. Um, at the end of my last row, I had to do 2 single crochets next to each other in order to um, finish off my stitches. So at the beginning of this side, uh, okay, I'm saying that wrong because it's obvious I'm just turning right here, but I had to do 2 single crochets. So in this case, because I've got the end stitch and then the open for the chain, so I have 2 single crochets next to each other. I know you can't see it. I'm sorry. That pink is so light. It looks like a blown out white on the screen. Had to pop in and say hi, Laura. I haven't been able to come in lately. Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, Coffee Angel Crafts. So thank you for coming in, even if it's just a pop in. Don't forget the thummies, please. I appreciate those thummies as well as people coming in and saying hi. Yes, appreciate that, Coffee Angel Crafts. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I said, Rosemary, so and then I'm doing a chain and a single crochet. It's just such an easy, almost mindless stitch. I can watch TV while I'm doing it. I can talk while I'm doing it. I can, well, I can't read while I'm doing it, but I could pet the cat. You could sell a lot of black and white houndstooth blankets here in Alabama. That's the thing. It's not a true houndstooth, but it's so close. I mean, you could almost call it a fake houndstooth. But I mean, I know what a houndstooth looks like, and I know that. Sorry, my nose is starting to drip. I know that there is a knit houndstooth, and there is a special way to do what is called a houndstooth in crochet. I have not done either one of those, but this reminds me of the houndstooth. I mean, it's so close. Anyway, that was just my thought, and I'm not saying it is by any means, but okay. Now that stitch is too tight. Now that stitch has to come back out too. Try that again. But yeah, I can do a lot of stuff. Uh, I can, watch TV. I can listen to music. I don't no counting involved. You just single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one. I've done, see now, I've done my rectangle, which you can't see, but it's over here. I'll get it maybe in a little bit. I did my rectangle, and mine's got wonky corners. Money. That's true, but I wouldn't want anybody to think I was selling a houndstooth. I mean, I would have to call it a fake houndstooth because, yeah. Anyway, um, oh yeah, I hid my other one for myself because I'm not working on it right now. I'm like, nope, it's time to take a break from that one. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to cry. So you're working on anything tonight, Coffee Angel Crafts? I too many details. uh, you know, darn it, my string got caught that time. Come on. Here we go. I can do the granny stitch is another, once you know it, it's repetition. It's just over and over and over. I can do that one almost mindlessly. Um, I have very much enjoyed moss stitch. I tried to do chevron moss stitch, and for some reason, I don't know what it was. I think my brain was just too out of it. I kept messing up, and I would add stitches to the bottom because it wasn't working out right, and then it worked. Well, then it almost worked. So then it had too many stitches. I could not get it to work. So I tore that one out and made this one instead. And this one I have a little rule, and that rule is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now you can see my fingers individually. Um, 4 solid rows of one color is allowed, and then I have to switch to another color of that type. So I have basically 3 types. I have the blue greens. That's one because I have 3 different rows. Then I have the darker colors, and then I have um, the lights, which includes white, off-white, yellow. pink, the little bit of peach color that I had left that I used down here. That is a peach color right there. Here in Alabama, we practice. Here in Alabama, we practice. Well, you never asked. Okay, I'm sorry if I blew the joke because I got lost. Um, oh yeah. So one more row of the light blue and then I have to change my blue. But I've also got one more row of the pink after this row and one more row of, oh no, I have two more rows of this reddish berry color. So anyway, I'm doing that. I'm doing a four solid rows. So if I change the color in the middle of the row and it's like a light blue to a dark blue, then I still have four more rows of that dark blue that I can do after that half row. So that's what I mean by four solid rows of one color. Obviously I'm doing it in threes. So got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because I like to do my moss stitch in threes. But this time I wanted to be able to use up some of my leftovers from other projects, and in some cases whole skeins that I really didn't have planned for anymore. I probably will have more leftovers at the end because I still need to finish working with the yarn for my granny stitch blanket, granny square blanket, which I started in 1996. Yeah, long time ago. And I've been working on it here and there. It's just not my priority. I've got other things I want to do first. I want to get done first. But I think my priorities are about to change a bit. And see if maybe I can even get my mom's blanket done that she started when she was pregnant with me in 1964. Well, let's see. A couple more people have the only one new person's name, and that would be Coffee Angel Crafts, unless she took off. And then that means two new people came in. Yes, I was talking, but that doesn't mean you can't chat. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Achoo. Okay. I'm impressed you actually remember when you started. I can never I cannot even remember. Well, I started it after I got pregnant with my second child. That's how I remember. You're still here. Thank you. About all the details. Fake houndstooth. Well, you never asked if it was real houndstooth. Oh, gotcha. By the way, just how many hounds die for real houndstooth? I have no clue. Hi, Kyle. Thank you. Um, thank you for coming, Kyle. Well, I didn't sneeze, so I thought maybe taking a drink of water would make the sneeze go away, or the need to sneeze. I think I think some of my yarn's a little dirty. I can't wait to get this. Okay, Rosemary, you're in good form tonight. I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling good enough to make jokes. Okay. So, why did the elephant sleep in the chandelier? I asked this one other time. Does anybody remember that might have been here? Or does anybody know this one? Why did the elephant sleep in the chandelier? Because, hey, I'm just mindlessly crocheting now. Why? Because he was a light sleeper. I had to put all my projects on hold for a while. I hyperextended my elbow. Oh, I've done that. I've done that to the right arm too. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a do you have one of those special little braces that holds your elbow? You know, it's up here and down here. That's what I had to have. And I even talked to a nurse and she's like, "Oh, you probably just pulled it." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I can tell that much." But yeah, it took forever to heal. It took like 9 months to heal. Of course, there were other circumstances involved, but I didn't I didn't think about those at the time. I'm so sorry, Coffee Angel Crafts. Yes, I did that as well. Made it very hard to crochet, knit. You just have a sling? Oh. And I couldn't lift with I haven't been able to lift with this arm for years now anyway, but it made it weaker. Ugh, that hurt so bad. Yes. I am so sorry to hear that. That's painful. I did it. I did it helping a client. But I haven't done that job for over 2 years now, so. And really I don't I I tried to get a job this summer and it just I couldn't pass the test. I couldn't pass a basic math, um, spelling, and sentence structure test. And I know why. It was a funny story. It is all fun and games until someone gets hurt. Well, this time it was me. Oh. You can tell us if you want to. Hyperextended your elbow. Ugh. Yes, I did it. I did it at work, and it was not good. Oh, excuse me. And yes, we're all sorry you're hurting. Definitely. But hey, I'm so glad you're here. That's just, I mean, that's so awesome that you're here. Really, I'm not in rare form. Could have fooled me. What? What? Oh, okay. How did I get a knot when it's coming out of a skein? All right. See if we can undo that. Phew, that was easy in the end. Trying not to keep attacking my headphone string strap cord while I'm trying to move the blanket. I'd say this one is about twin bed size and hanging over. Let's see here. Okay, starting there, going to here, and then picking it up there. Yeah, I'd say that's about twin bed size. It's going to make a nice blanket wherever it gets used. And my blanket's too small. So I'm thinking share with us, Coffee Angel. That is not fun. Very true. Hi, Coffee Angel Crafts. Hi, Kyle. Hi, there's Peppermint Stitches. Oh, forgot to turn my phone off. Probably a good thing I didn't. Oh, nothing important. Okay, good. Yep, so I've been debating and debating and debating about next Friday night because I wasn't sure um, if anybody would be available. So everything we're doing is going to be on Thursday. So I have time. I think I even have enough StreamYard hours to do 2 hours next week. I have to stick to 2 hours tonight. So I have to end it at 1 o'clock. Unless of course we end before. But I have to because I'm almost out of StreamYard hours. So I have to stick to my scheduled time. And I turn over the end of the month and then I've got my 20 hours to work with again next month. But like I said, I've been debating and debating. So what do you think? Do you think I should do a 2-hour live next Friday? Yep. Okay, there is definitely a hair stuck here. Oh my goodness. Okay, must have been one of mine. It looked gray. And it was too long to be animal hair. Friday night after Thanksgiving and everyone is going to be shopping. Mm, yeah, that might be. You might have a point there. But I'm talking 11 to 1, you know, this time frame, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. You'll be here. I was lipping off to mom as I was helping her up. Her foot slid and she ended up sitting on my 10 stump arm. I should know better than to give my mom a hard time. Oh, except for me. You won't be shopping, Rosemary? Why not? I caught my client. So same idea. I caught my client and hyperextended my elbow upwards. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what those are. Anyway, so I was catching a client, so I understand. So yeah, I'll be here. I think I'll be here too. It might just be 3 or 4 or 5 of us, but uh, I don't think I'm going to continue doing it 4 times. I don't think I'm going to continue doing it every Friday, but I haven't quite made up my mind how I'm going to do it next month. So I'll have to let you in on that once I finally figure it out. That's what my community tab's for, right? Along with sharing other people. Oh, it is time for that already. Yeah, No money and can't see very well at night. I understand. I've had a couple of people say, "Well, if your feet, if you can't drive because of your feet, maybe you could drive with the hand brakes." I'm like, "Well, I got problems with my hands too, but I take my pill." And that one has to have a lot of water. Um, we're having our Thanksgiving tomorrow. It was when my family could get together at my house. Very good. Yes, I think no, must have been somebody else because you said you haven't been here in a while. So it must be somebody else that was saying that. Oh, I think never mind. Anyway, back to my crocheting. No, I have not. I haven't gotten I haven't gotten that. I haven't You're having yours on Sunday. Okay. Um I haven't gotten I haven't gotten that feeling that, when I find a pattern, I'm like, "Ooh, this needs to be out of that yarn." So, no, I have not used my KC Purple Pearl yet. I don't know if I've got enough for a shawl. Probably not because I think I only got 4 of them. So, it might have to be something smaller. Yeah, I just haven't found a pattern yet that says, "Hey, this, you know, you're gonna use this for this pattern." That's usually how it happens. Or I find a pattern and I go looking to find what yarn I've got that I could do that pattern in. And that doesn't always work though. I'm gonna have a video with the dress I'm making because I think I picked the wrong yarn, but I have to finish making it to find out if it's going to fit me or not. And then I'll decide what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to do a video about that. That's what I was saying would be like a fail. This failed because this yarn, yeah, blah blah blah. Anyway, I haven't got it finished yet. I have to finish uh sewing in ends on a couple of things before Thanksgiving, since my daughter will be here and she won't be back for Christmas. Her and her boyfriend, and they won't be back for Christmas. So we're going to do Christmas with them next Thursday. Um, Annie's Attic has their downloads at 25% off. Okay. I was wondering if you thought it was soft or splits. Okay. Um, I don't even know where it is. It's been a while since I touched it because that was September. Yeah, that was September. Well, I haven't worked with it, so I couldn't tell you if it splits. And um, and I can't tell you if it was soft or not because I don't remember. It was gorgeous purple and it was on clearance. And I grabbed all 4 of them, but there's not very much in those little skeins, and I can't remember what size it is. All right, where did I put them? Oh, wait a minute. Try not to catch the cord. Don't want to unplug it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Nope, it's not in there. And it's not in there. I know it's not in that one. And it's not in there, although it could be in there. Huh. No, I don't even know. I don't even remember where it's at. I don't even remember where it's at. Joann's is having a big sale starting Wednesday. I don't have a Joann's. The only reason I was at that Joann's was because I was out of town that day. I don't have a Joann's. I have Michael's and Hobby Lobby. No. Oh, I think I know where it's. I know I've seen it. That's the thing. Yeah, I know it's okay. But now you got my brain trying to figure out what I did with it. So now I got to see if I can find it. That's not it. That's not it. That's my sweater. No, that's not it. That's my shawl. My sweater. Those need to get finished. That's something else I'm working on. That's something else I'm working on. And yep, I don't see it. I'll have to look for it. What a mess. I just made a big mess. What is that? Some kind of wool fuzz. Okay. You don't have a Michaels? Oh, I think I remember that, Rosemary. My husband has banned me from Joann's, but I still have Hobby Lobby. At least you got one. I mean, I'm happy to have two. Although I used to have a Joann's. I loved going in there for material. I would go in and I would sit down on the floor and I go through all the ends of the scrap pieces and end pieces of the bolts of material. And I have a lot of material. Hi, Chris. Thank you for coming. I have a lot of material because of that. I did do that. I did do the video on my daughter's quilt. That's up there. You can't see it. The two-sided, two-top quilt, whatever. I mean, all quilts have a front and a back, but this one actually has two tops, and they did that way on purpose. But I'm not going to get that to her until maybe next summer. That's another one of my priorities. I have to get myself to get that finished. And I'm still making a um, dresser scarf for the top of my headboard because the varnish and stuff has gotten ruined on top of it. And I just want to cover it up. And that way, if it gets dusty, when it gets dusty, because it's going to, I can just take off all my stuffed animals, pull that thing up, and shake it into the washing machine. So, okay, now I've lost my crocheting. Where did you go? Almost done with this row. Yay. You know, I never really thought that I would like single crochet stitching because I started making granny squares and started my first projects. Hi, Colleen. My first project was a chevron granny. I forgot to get that. It's in the other room still. Chevron granny stitch. And so all, double crochets. And then I started and then I tried the moss stitch. And oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. And now I don't have a problem doing just single crochets. I could do, I mean, I am doing a whole blanket of single crochets right here. I could do it day in and day out, except for this yarn is really hurting my finger, so I might have to switch to something softer. It's really digging a line into my finger. And it's so easy to get dry skin right now with the wind blowing and the low humidity. Except when it's trying not to, except when it's trying not to rain because it's snowing. Yeah, it's really dry in my house. I have to remember to turn on my humidifier every night in my bedroom so that I don't wake up with a raspy, dry, scratchy throat. Hey, Colleen, why are you snubbing us? I don't think she's snubbing you. Uh, we have snow. Hello, Rosemary. We put my pops to rest today and I'm exhausted. Yeah, I knew she probably wouldn't be able to come up and she told me how tired she was. That dang nabbit, I'm going to get you up here on a Friday night yet. And Coffee Angel Crafts is not too happy with her arm right now. Last stitch, ouch. Okay, here we go. Oh, and I forgot to bring it up. Okay, so let's see. Drop that, go like this, and bring up the next color. Yay! Let's do another stitch and turn the whole thing over again. And the temp is 16. Oh my. That's about what we're at tonight too. Where's my mouse? It's right in front of me and I can't find it. And the temp is 16. Okay, it's okay, Rosemary. Yeah. Okay, yes, we're all sorry that you're going through that. And let me see if I can find out what my temperature is outside right now in the greater western Iowa here. 21 degrees, feels like 9. And let's see, is it supposed to snow? Whoops. Is it supposed to, but I can't talk now. That was today, tonight it's 5, yeah. I understand. Okay. Oh, it might actually snow at 2 a.m. Huh. And let's see, the wind is 29 kilometers an hour. And the humidity is 42%. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, it was about 26. It's about 26 tonight in North Alabama. Okay. Yeah, 5, Lordy mercy. Yeah, no kidding. I am excited to join you on a Friday night if we can have a mellow day. Yes, I know. I know. I know. I'm not blaming you. By no means. All right, come on, Stitch. Work yourself out there. Ah, now it's too tight. Okay. Have to remember to put the stitch in the first. There we go. And then I have to put it in the second because it's the bridge, the chain one. And now I'm on pattern. Yay. Okay. I'll behave, Colleen. We're 14 degrees tonight. Yeah, I think we're going to get down to, I just saw it. I think we're supposed to get down to 19. Yeah. Our low is it's expected to be 18. So who knows what the wind chill is going to feel like? Because if it's 23 degrees and it feels like 9, that's for you. I'm sitting here wrapped in blankets. I had to take my jacket off because I got too warm. Oh, sunrise. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. Sunrise. So just after sunrise, we're going to hit our low. Yeah. But it doesn't look like the wind is going to change any. It's just telling me partly cloudy with the moon and then partly cloudy with the sun. Oh, but then it's supposed to get really windy today. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's not today yet. It will be in 15 minutes. And it looks like the high tomorrow is going to be 23. And then we're supposed to have a week of above 39 degrees. With a high in during that week of about 46. So I got a warm trend coming. So, but yeah, it's cold. And we need it. So I doesn't mean I like it, but we need it. So I'm happy to see the cold temperatures already and the snow flying, even if it only sticks in corners around the walls of the basement, you know. I mean outside the house, obviously. Yeah, if I have snow in my basement, I got a problem. Oh no, my bag just fell over. I love to watch snow fall. Um, However, I hate going out and break out the bikinis. I finally had to put mine away because they've been out for 2 years. But now I have more drawer space, so I actually had a place to put them. And no, I'm not joking. I have 2 bikinis. I don't know if they'll fit me right now, though, since I gained some weight. Oh, but yes, I like to watch the snowfall. I don't like to go out and shovel. I don't like to go out and snow blow. I don't like slipping on the ice and wrenching my knees because I've done that too. I took my I took my stand-up walker on a cross country trek this afternoon for my front yard. Didn't know how holy my yard was till I took that thing through there. You will pass out. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've had a couple of really nice ones that I had to get rid of. I only sit in my wading pool in my backyard. when it's really hot, because this is Iowa, but then anything over 95 is that's not even true. Okay, I start sweating at about 72 degrees. So you start getting up there, the higher you get above 72 degrees, the more I sweat, the more I want to just dip into the water and stay there. So I'd say if it's over 85, 90, especially in the humidity that we have here, I'm going to be in the swimming pool if I can be. And I didn't get to the wading pool, excuse me. I didn't get to get in it last summer or the summer that just passed because of my broken foot. You know, the boot going into the pool would not have been a good thing. Taking it off and going into the pool would not have been a good thing. So yeah, I didn't get to do, and we bought a new wading pool. This is actually more of a swimming pool than a wading pool, but we'll see how that works. Hopefully, we'll get around to that one next year. Because yeah, when it's hot and humid, I would rather be sitting in cool water. I mean, I used to go down to my local Riverside Beach when I was growing up, and walk through the river with my flip-flops on. Almost lost my flip-flops a few times. Pulled really, that water and that dirt and the rocks would uh suck you in. And so you really had to pull your foot up with the flip-flop and try to keep it on your foot at the same time as you're taking a step to cross the river. Getting in the middle of the river, yeah, we were getting into some not obviously not white water, but some speed in the middle of the river. So I had to hold my siblings' hands um, to help them get across because I was the tallest, and none of us ever lost any flip flops when I was with them. Anyway, they might have lost flip flops on their own, but they didn't lose them when I was with them. But it was fun, and there were other times that I would go down to the Riverside Beach by myself, and it wasn't sand, it was dirt and small rocks. But I lived in the mountains, so to me it was a beach. It was getting out of the house and getting away from the noise. I used to take my kids to a lake all the time. Yeah, I used to take my kids to a lake too, out in Washington. The undertows can be really dangerous. Exactly. But I would go and I would lay I had a red and white tablecloth, an old thicker, this thing had to have been from the 50s probably. Uh, and I would take that and I would lay that out on the dirt, the side of the river, and I would put on my baby oil all over myself, take off my shorts, my t-shirt, put baby oil all over. And I had a swimsuit on underneath the clothes. Yes. Used to go to a river, yep. And I would lay on that and I'd read a book. Didn't didn't have a radio station I could get on my radio, so there was no point in taking my radio to the river. I would have had if I'd lived in a bigger city, though. Well, if I'd lived in a bigger city, I probably would have been at the local pool too. But I would read my book and I'd take a nap and I'd turn myself over. And I'm pretty sure I wore my watch or took it with me anyway so that would know what time it was, and when it was time to go back home. And this was like on my days off when I was working I got my first job when I was 14, small town. Uh That year, if I remember correctly, I babysat 5 kids and I worked all but one day. I think it was Sunday I had off, if I remember correctly. It might not. It might have been Monday. I don't remember for sure. That was a way too long ago. The Grammy for the friend. Aw. Yeah, you know, that was my quiet time away from the house, away from my job. If I stayed in the house, I would get roped into helping with something, and it was my day off from work. So, you know, nope, I'm not helping you today. Oh. But that's if it was the weekend, because my dad didn't have to work on the weekend. He only worked Monday through Friday. But if it was Monday through Friday, then I was doing it to get away from my siblings. So, and other stressors in growing up life, right? But yeah, I miss my beaches. I had several favorite beaches out in Washington. Um, I've gone to the riverside here, the Missouri River, um, couple of times, but it's not the same for me. I have a better feeling at a park that's got a dammed up lake. I just get a better feeling from that area than I do from the my jaw suddenly hurts than I do from the Missouri River. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Went over to the other side of the state and sat on some stone steps at the side of the Mississippi River, and it was so calming and peaceful. But over here, I don't know. It wasn't the same for me. I miss my Washington beaches. I had several places that we had several places we loved to go out there. I do miss that. I miss that a lot. And let's see, when was the last time I was to the beach? Probably not, but I have been under a lot of stress. So, that and I have some bad teeth. So, but all of a sudden that just really hurt right there. The other side's fine. And the other side's the side that's got the two worst teeth anyway. You love the color I'm using? This sort of berry, I don't know. That's the best I can do. This one's more of a dark rose and this is more of a berry color. And I got it in a bag from the come on, brain. Goodwill. It was already wound up. I mean, wound into a ball, so I just left it in a ball. Yeah, it is a pretty color. It's more berry colored than the nope. It's more berry colored. It's not a true red. It's showing it a true red, but it's not a true red. Maybe more of a mulberry. Yeah, that might be about right. But it came in a ball, so I have no clue what the actual color is. I'm pretty sure it's red heart though. It's got the same little bit of sparkle to it that my other red hearts have. Just sitting here enjoying myself, and then my jaw started to hurt. Okay, more than halfway through that row. Good. It's always hard to start at the beginning of the row with this because my the width of my blanket is so long, and yet it'd be worse if I was doing a bigger blanket. Actually, I think it was easier because when I was doing my daughter's finishing up her blanket, her knit blanket, and finishing it with crochet so that I could get it done. It was well, but then I went all the way around, so it's still not the same thing because you doing a corner is different than switching and going back across, switching colors no less, because I switch color every row, but I only run 3 colors at the same time. It just keeps it from getting too tangled up. I've done projects where I ran five colors at the same time, and that was just I was constantly having to untangle it all. So I learned that 3 was my number. I found a baby blanket in the loops. I took it apart and added some more to make a full-size blanket. That was a score. Found a baby blanket in the loops. Oh, okay. That's what I figured you had. That's awesome. Made it a full. Awesome. Hi, Michael's Adventures. Oh my goodness. I haven't been home long from work. Hello, everyone. Loops yarn. Oh, okay. I got it now. I got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Oh, that's great. I think I showed my cotton. This is going to be a twin bed blanket. I'm purposely made this one big enough for a twin bed. I can't find the ends. I can't remember when I showed this. It wasn't that long ago. Can't find the ends. What did I? Okay, there's one. Ah, that's what I did. Okay. And do this one. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think I showed this before, but I don't remember when. This is my cotton blanket. It's going to be for a twin bed. The whole thing is done with sugar wheel cotton. And it's the one row setup. As you can see here, the light color is that one row setup. And then you do the let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fan or shell on top when you come back across. So it's one over the setup row and then back across with the shells. So this is my twin bed cotton. And actually, I think it's gotten tighter than it was because it's smaller than the one I have in my lap now. Oh, maybe not. It is soft because it's all done in the sugar wheel, the Yarn Bee sugar wheel. You can't see that. Now maybe you can. This is the one I stopped on. I need to pick this back up too, but I don't have a twin bed out anymore. So what's the point? I'll get back to it later. So that's my soft cotton twin bed blankie. And I have it in the organza bag, organza or whatever. And come on. So that I put it in a big bag so that I would have room for it as it kept growing. And I have all planned out on a spreadsheet. I put on a spreadsheet from my notebook where I had planned the whole thing out. Every single set. Okay, set. So the one across the setup row and the back across. So I have it all planned out exactly how it's going to go together. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. You go up there so I don't lose you. You just finished a sampler and you used up your scraps to use up scraps. Okay, very good. Yes, it is soft. Thank you. I think it's beautiful too. I based it off of a pattern I found online on a blog. I can't tell you the name of it now because I can't remember. It might be on my phone. Just come to think of it, I was supposed to post something last week and forgot to in my description box. So I'm going to have to go back and watch that video because I don't remember what I was going to post. I mean, link. That's what I was supposed to do. A link. So, yeah, I mean, I've got stuff started everywhere. I only started that one last year, 2021. Did you feel that like button smashed? Hi, Missy. Thank you for coming, Missy. I think I said thank you, or I said hi to Michael's Adventures. I remember saying it now. Oh my goodness. Thank you for coming, Missy. Appreciate it so much. And yes, I like the like button being smashed. Thummies. Don't forget the thummies. Well, my ball of yarn just got away from the bag now. It's rolling around on the floor. 1, 2, 3. And the hubby's coughing. But you really can't be their parent when they're an adult. You can't force them to do things they don't want to do. I'm getting ready to go Roblox, then crochet for first time in over a week tomorrow, then going through yarn withdrawals. I'll bet you have. And Roblox, that's that game, right? Oh goodness, excuse me. Well, thank you so much for coming by, Missy. Appreciate it. And don't forget, everybody, if you want to come up, yeah, gaming side, I thought so. If you want to come up and show us anything or just be up on the panel to talk with me, it's you have to email me at laurasyarntalk@gmail.com, and then I will send you the link. And please let me know in the chat that you've emailed me because I don't go back and forth after I get the sharing done on the community tab. I don't go back and forth unless I know I'm looking for something. I am working on a straight row moss stitch. It's just row after row after row after row after row of moss stitch, and I love it. And it's so pretty, all the different colors, the different changes. I could not go a week without my fibers. My your strength, Missy. I could not go a week without my fibers. Oh, yep. I understand that. I can't go hours without my fibers. That's why I had to learn how to protect my finger, which is getting a really big dip in it now. Um, protect my fingertips when I'm knitting because my fingers, the skin would dry out from the yarn and everything, and then I couldn't. I had sores and I couldn't knit. Bandage, of course, I'd put band-aids on, and try to knit anyway, but I had no choice. Was busy on legal motions and etc. Oh my goodness, yeah. And we all have our things that we have to do. That's part of life. I know it. That seems awfully loose right there. Oh well. And I'm back to yawning again. And I don't have a pill in here with me. I didn't think ahead. Oh well, that's all right. My doctor told me I needed some fiber, so I went yarn shopping. I feel better now. Not that kind of fiber. Attorney or you work for one? Rosemary's asking Missy. Oh my goodness. I did realize how much I like being a YouTuber because I missed everyone being uh oh, okay, because I missed everyone all the live streams. I like to join in people who join mine and all the stuff I do on here. Yes. I understand. I understand. And I feel like I'm on YouTube all the time, even though it doesn't look like it to some people. And even though it looks like I'm on it too much to other people. My girlfriend surprised me today, and my best friend here in town, and she said, "Would you like to go for a walk?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'd like to go for a walk." And I was hoping she meant them all. And she put down the seat in her car. She opened it up. She put down the seat, and then she figured out how to put my stand-up walker in there. And we went to the mall. We had a great time. Oh no, I went to law school, but not an attorney. I do my own legal cases when needed. Though with what I have going on, I have some legal counsel helping with different stuff. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, even if you didn't finish or whatever for whatever reason, or yeah, that's still impressive, Missy. But yes, we had a good time. She tried on clothes in several different stores, and I just wandered around with her and talked with her, and it was great. I had fun. But that's oh, probably why I'm kind of tired, along with, all the other stuff I've talked about in the past. I'm sure I've missed a lot and I don't mean to, and I am late. Did you go and come back? Because I thought you were already here. My daughter used to be work for a large corporate firm. Oh, wow. She was an attorney and worked for a large corporate firm. Yeah, that is awesome, Missy. When I applied for law school, I told them I didn't plan to be an attorney, more like missionary work and advocating or volunteer work. As a landlord, I have to be my own advocate, as is costly for lawyers. Yeah. Oh, okay, got it. Colleen, I was confused. Okay. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Unless you're rich and can afford to have the lawyers do it for you. Yeah, I understand that. Wow, I'm still impressed, Missy. I'm still impressed. Okay, I did that single little chain. Now I got to pick up the last stitch. There we go. And the next color is the blue. One, two, three. So this is the fourth one. Okay. One, two, three, and one, two, three. Okay. So they're all going to end at the same time. I actually don't like it when that happens. I would rather fighting theft of my land and my stalker situation. Fighting the theft of your land? That's crazy. And I'm sorry to hear you have a stalker situation. Christian law school that taught the law along with Bible principles and the law subjects were founded from. Yeah, okay. Fighting, and I read that one. Okay. Oh, and the tribal rights nightmare in Oklahoma. Oh, I need to go. My son just got here from out of town. Loved the time. Take care. Take care, Coffee Angel. Bye-bye. No, my daughter is an attorney. She was a paralegal. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Second time my land has been outright stolen in 12 years since I've lived here. Man. Yes, have a good visit, Coffee Angel. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I took one of those nice muscle relaxers last night so I could get a good night's sleep. I think I slept from probably about 2:30. Oh no, it had to have been later than that. Probably more like quarter to 3 to 3 o'clock until noon. So it was a good night's sleep. Or a good morning sleep anyway. The problem is that it means I'm probably going to stay awake later tonight than I should again too. The first time my land was just snatched by a bully who happened to work for that state. Took 18 months to get that resolved, but did win. That's that's just crazy. I know, it happens. I get it. But still. Okay. All flipped over and ready to start the next row. Oh, my cup. That's just my ice cup. I mean my water cup. It's it's the brand that Tarjay sells. Hi, Lydia Nannon. My goodness. Rural areas are the worst. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, 2 single crochets and then my first chain 1. Uh, like a group of people that say hi to each other. I really do. Okay, what stitch is that? This is the moss stitch. Single crochet, chain 1. So except for my end, which this one I had to do 2 single crochets in a row. It's very okay, gotta run. All right, Missy, bye-bye. Anyway, okay. Not familiar with that one. All right. Then single crochet, chain 1. Almost forgot my chain 1 that time. So Lydia, how are you doing? Oh, freaked myself out for a second there. Wrong ball of yarn. I'm working on my straight moss stitch. Ooh, you can see the color change right there. The light blue and the dark blue right there. Whoa! Just a single, uh, oh man, a double ear infection? And I thought my cold was bad. Just, yeah, just a single row moss stitch. So, but I run 3 colors at the same time. And then I just run the color, the yarn up the side as I'm going along. Ha ha ha. I don't know what I was gonna say. I got lost in my own thoughts that time. Mm. Well, I've only had one ear infection in my whole life, and that was as a 25-year-old adult, newly married adult. Excuse me. You're laughing with me? Oh, okay. They just took your pain medication. I can't take mine till 1. And I forgot to bring one in here with me, so. And I'm yawning really bad now. Sorry, Rosemary. I'm sorry, Rosemary. Yep. I just crocheting. Just crocheting. I was asking earlier, now that we have a couple of different people, I can ask again. I mean, a couple more people, whatever. Um, I'm I'm trying to decide if I want to come on for 2 hours next Friday. So what do you think? Lost Missy, no. Yeah, lost Missy left, right? Yeah, Missy left. Okay. And somebody else had left. Coffee Angel, that's right. Okay. It's that for a gift for someone? Not this one, no. Not this one. This one's just to use up leftover yarn that well, because mostly some of it was my leftover yarn and some of it was Goodwill yarn or thrift store yarn. So I pick that up and then I can make blankets like this. But I'm done planning blankets. I've got, I don't know, 7 or 8 blankets in bags and buckets around me that I need to get finished. So I'm not planning any more blankets. It's up to you if you do. I don't think I will go on since I'm under the weather. Yeah, I understand that. I was just wondering because, day after Thanksgiving and all, I was just kind of wondering, how many people would be around. I took my good night meds and have caught your yawns. Sounds good. And then I need to head to bed. Okay, sounds good. All right, Chris, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry about the yawns. I don't mean to do it. And here comes another one. Whew. I mean, I'm gonna go sit in bed after I take my pain medicine. I'm gonna go sit in bed and read. And before I take my well, I'll probably take my melatonin too. But uh and then I'll probably sit in bed and read. And before I know it, it'll be 2:15, 2:30, and I'll be like, oh, I have to go to sleep now. Yeah, Chris is saying good night. My yawning, she caught the yawns, and so she's going to bed. Ouch. Let's try that other way there. There we go. Got my knee in the foreground now. Oh, goodness gracious. Will I feel dumb? Your voice and motions on my TV do not match what is going on the phone. Um, well, sometimes you can hear me. Sometimes uh, I have a tendency, let me put it this way, because it's me. I have a tendency when I'm on my phone to accidentally tap it and untap it, and then my phone ends up behind what's going on my computer. Now, if I have my phone connected to my TV, I don't even see it. Yeah, there would be more of a delay. That's exactly right. Because it's coming into my phone and then over to my TV. So yeah, it just depends on how many layers this it's going through. It's not the word I was looking for. But I usually, ugh, darn it. I usually end up tapping on my phone, and that ends up making it me like 30 seconds or 2 minutes, depending on how many times I do it. It starts adding up. And so I end up late. I end up behind on the live. So the chat makes no sense to me because I'm seeing the stuff that's still happening. I took a big nap this afternoon and woke up about 8:30. Wow, that is a big nap. This is more than a little delay. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. That's all I can say. That's all I know about. Because, like I said, I've made it so I was 2 or 3 minutes behind, and at that point, I don't even understand what's going on in the chat. So sometimes I just have to go and make it go all the way across so that it catches up to where everybody else is. You're asking me, Jan? As a matter of fact, y'all may be asleep now. Yeah, because Laura's gonna make y'all yawn. Oh, that's okay. I only got half an hour left. Oh my goodness. It's not just me though. Like I said, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go into the other room. You like the yarn beside me? Right here? Because this is my sugar wheel cotton that's right here. And that's the twin bed sugar or this twin bed sugar wheel cotton blanket that I planned out everything for. And then the twin bed got taken down. So what's the point of finishing it without a twin bed to put it on? I'll get back to it later, I hope. Yeah, yeah, it's because there's a lot of different colors in here. You got the purple and the blues and the greens. I'm not sure what that one is. Oh, I think that's a dark blue. Then there's the really light, almost cream color. And then the burgundy and the pink and the yellow and the purple and whatever else. Yeah. You like all the yarn beside me. Or you can't even see it all. You can't even see it all. There's some down here. There's some over here. There's a whole shelf of 12, 8, 12. Yep, there's a whole shelf of 12 over there. There's 2 buckets with projects and yarn in them. And then there's everything up here because this goes up by 3. And then there's yarn up across the top. I really need to clean up my space. I need to clean up my bedroom first, though. Then I'll start working in here. I like all my yarn too. I go through what I've got every now and then and show you guys. I do a video like, well, here's what I've got in this kind of yarn and here's what I got in this kind of yarn. You still can make it if you sit in your chair watching TV, you can make a blanket. You still can make it if you sit in your chair watching TV, you can make a blanket. Right. Right. No, I know you're right. I know you're talking about the twin bed. Yes, I know. And I will. I will. I'll get back to it. It's such a simple pattern. It's not like I'm going to forget. Plus, I still have the blog page on my Google, so I can find it whenever I need to if I can't remember how to do it. But yeah, you're right. I know. I've just got other things that I'm working on right now. Right now, I'm trying to get the scraps, the balls of yarn, used balls of yarn, or just what leftovers from somebody else that they didn't know what to do with. I'm just trying to get all that used up. Um, I'm yeah, I'm just I filter through them. Filter is not the word I meant. I move. I change projects all the time. I can't just stick to one thing. Somebody was saying that she can't do more than one. And I get it. It's okay. I can't do just one thing all the way through, especially when they're scrap projects. I got to do something else too in order to have the scraps to work them, right? So anyway, but yes, I will get it. I will get it finished. I will get it finished and it will go in my cedar chest. And if I am around to actually see my daughter, pregnant, even if it's on Zoom, well, it wouldn't be, it would be over our phones, but you know what I mean. Video calling, um, then I might actually have a grandchild in the future to give it to. So yeah, I'm going to get it done. Just not right now. Got to make scraps. Exactly. And you've helped me with that too. I need to have lots of things going on at once. I do too. I do too. I picked this one up out of my bedroom. I have 2 blankets and bags and project bags on the floor next to my bed. And I hadn't worked on either one of them in a while. So I picked this one up and decided I was going to work on this one because I put the other one in timeout. I don't know what I'm going to do with it the second moss rectangle. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I just couldn't work on it anymore. So I picked this one up and decided to work on it. And I mean, I could be working on my granny square um, cocoon cardigan, but I've worked on that one a lot too. So I need to make a rainbow blanket for a coworker. Um, are you gonna do variegated, or are you gonna literally have all the colors and then just? That sounds wonderful. But personally, if I'm gonna do a rainbow blanket, it's gonna be variegated. The whole thing will just be variegated rainbow. I think I am a scrap maker, not a crocheter. Oh, okay. And all I meant was that Rosemary likes to pick up yarn when she goes to Goodwill, and she has shared some with me. That's all I meant. The colors in one thing has a rainbow yarn. Oh, okay. The colors in one thing has a rainbow yarn. Okay. Because I've got, let's see. They don't make this one anymore, I don't think either. Whoopsie. But I've got this ice cream cotton blend. It's not a true red. It's not a true red. It's a pink. It's pink, purple, teal instead of a true blue. Two shades of green, medium and light, and then yellow, and orange, and then the pink. So I bought a bunch of this though because I wanted to use it to make a rainbow blanket. So that's what I mean by variegated. The other one I have is the Red Heart. It's called the Favorite, and it is a rainbow. That's what I'm working on now in the star shape. Oh, don't give me ideas. Although I just had another thought too. This is a size 4. That would still work. I might have another round blanket to do. Yeah, I love variegated too. Rosemary, I am the same way. Lord, you have no idea about all the yarn. No, I don't. I know I don't. But I didn't want to overshare either, Rosemary. Because it's really hard for me to find yarn at my local Goodwills. But there's another Goodwill up the road. It's a 20-minute drive. And they had a lot of nice yarn. And I bought some this week and I bought some that week. I've been up there like 3 times. The last time they didn't have a scrap of any new yarn. It was a jumbled up mess too. Well, that's what I'm saying, Rosemary. I didn't want to over tell the story. I was trying to behave myself. Anyway. Anyway. I'm having a hard time staying awake. Love you, Laura, and chat yarny friends. Goodbye, Colleen. Talk tomorrow, I'm sure. I love this stuff. Okay. Get back in there. Get back in there. All right, that's good enough. That one is full of rainbow yarn. The cotton blend, ice cream cotton blend rainbow yarns. She's changed her days, Lydia, but I can't tell you what it is now. I think she's still figuring it out for herself, but she's changing her days. They don't respect the yarn. That's true. That's true. Yes, they don't. It was a mess, and there was nothing new, and it was all the old stuff that you made the scarves out of, um, where you crochet in and pull it. It's the ruffle yarn. That's not the right name, but it's close. It was mostly that kind of ruffle yarn that you would make scarves with. And I didn't want any of that. I've never learned how to do that, so I didn't want any of that. Are those the ones you showed? Well, this blanket has a lot of Goodwill yarn in it, as well as scraps from my other projects through the years. Yeah, I can't tell you exactly what they are, Lydia, because I can't remember. She told me, but she's in the process of changing her lives. Oh, the ice cream? Yeah, this one. Wow, darn it. This one, oh, I just undid my stitches on that one. Well, yeah, the ice cream cotton blend. And then I've got all the I've got all the colors too. I've got this plain purple, the plain blue, the plain green, the plain yellow, the plain orange, the plain pink. I guess that I thought that was more of a teal, but I guess it is a blue. It just has looks like it has too much green in it to me. And I know it's hard for you guys to see this. I'm sorry. Cotton blend ice cream. I love this stuff. Mm, I know what you're talking about. Yep. I would keep my eyes open with it. Okay. Now I can't get it shut again. Hi, Venus. No, you can't have my lap yet. No, you can't have my lap yet. Oh, oh, okay. Don't be mean. Oops, you're caught on my string. Keep walking. There you go. Good girl. Good thing my hook was stuck in it. I never got to making those things. Guess maybe because I didn't wear scarves. Yeah. Well, I did wear scarves, but not that kind. Yeah, and I did not. It was a mess. Like I was just like, okay, you know. But I guess I didn't give them enough time to get more yarn in, or somebody else had gone in and taken it all, or something, because they just did not have any new yarn in, and I was not going to untangle that mess. But I got some good deals there. I was really happy with what I got. I think I recorded videos on most of those. That would have been August, September. Oops, did I just do that right? Yeah, it looks right. Um, I don't work on my mosaic when I'm on a live. I do have my mosaic. It's in the bedroom. but I don't work on it on my live because it's too much counting. I have to work on something that is, really, really just quick and easy, and I don't have to worry too much about whether or not I'm doing it right. Because, it's not a big deal if I accidentally forget a chain every now and then, because I just wiggle my crochet hook in there, pull it through, and make make the stitch in a spot that didn't have a chain. So, and that's what keeps my rows pretty much even. I don't have a lot of variation on the side. It's pretty much even variation. I mean, in and out. So they were a once upon a time store. Once upon a time. um, I guess so. No, it was a good bill. And like I said, I went there a few times, but it's I'm probably not going to get there anymore until spring anyway. Oh, I can't really say that because there's supposed to be a Christmas party for the employees and their families, or at least their spouses. So I don't know how that's going to work. And I don't know where it's going to be located. So I might get back up there one more time before spring. Who knows? It just depends on where they have the Christmas party. Hi, Venus. I know you want to be in Mom's lap. You'll get to be in my lap pretty soon here in the bedroom while I'm reading. You get to take your nap. Like she wasn't sleeping in her igloo by the heat. She likes to stay warm. The kitties have higher body temperatures than we do anyway. Ouch. Um, I was talking about my rainbow yarn. My red heart. It's called Favorite. That's right. And it is a rainbow. I only have one skein though. I'm gonna have to get some more. But that's 4 weight. But I could still make it work. Ooh, I have that baby blanket I was making in it. I need to finish that. I need to pull up out a few rows, fix it, and finish the rest. Because somehow I got off. Talk about counting. A baby blanket circle. Oh, love the pattern and the yarn is just yeah, it's gorgeous. But somehow I got off. And now I have to tear it back out again and fix it so that it's right, because the circle doesn't work if you don't have the right number of stitches. You have favorite yarn rainbow colors? Okay. Yep, I can understand that. There is a really pretty one that's a baby. I believe it's a yarn bee. I'm not 100% sure. Um, at Hobby Lobby, but it's a size 3. It's a 3 weight. And I want to get some of that, but I need to use up some of my other stuff first. but I want to make baby blankets and shawls, and that's what I'm going to focus on. Um, Starting here pretty quick. I need to finish the weaving in the ends for my daughter's present for next week, and I will work on this blanket in particular, and maybe my other Mima stitch blanket, because I've decided it's not big enough, so I'm gonna add more to it. And just go from there. But I'm gonna start I'm gonna start doing more baby blankets instead of just adult blankets, because I want to have some baby blankets stashed for presents, and I want to have some baby blankets stashed for if and when my daughter finally tells me she's pregnant. Someday, I hope. I hope I make it. Oh, yawning again. I'm sorry. Rosemary, you held out the whole time. I'm so proud of you. We got 9 minutes to go. I knew Colleen I knew Colleen was tired. She told me after she got back from the funeral earlier today. She was telling me how tired and sore she was and how sick she felt. So I knew she wasn't going to be up here with me. I want her to come up here with me on a Friday night. Oh well, I guess we'll just all have to get used to Laura being boring, right? It's really pushing it for me, you guys, some nights anyway, to just talk, being the only one up here. Uh, it is much easier for me to talk for 2 hours if I'm holding a conversation. I know you were still here, that's why I said that. If I've got somebody up here talking with me, I yawn for other reasons. And no, I'm not boring. Well, thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate that. I laughed. I was sort of joking at, and Lydia says I'm not boring either. I was sort of I was sort of joking at myself. Whatever. What weight is the ice cream yarn? It's a 4 weight. But they discontinued it last year sometime, I think. I ended up buying like 3 different times from Lion Brand when it was on clearance because I wanted it. I wanted to be able to make the round baby blanket, and then I had ideas for a couple of other ones. And I just haven't got to them yet. I have got a lot of yarn for baby blankets stashed. So when I start whipping out the baby blankets, I'm going to go through probably a good third of what I've got. Well, we might do that, Rosemary. Oh, darn it, I pushed my stuff around. We might do that. That's the ice cream yarn. Yes, it's a 4 weight. You want me on the panel with you, and is okay. And I know you I know you do. Yeah, no, we could do that. Not now because I'm about ready to get off because I can only be on for 2 hours because I'm running out of StreamYard time. Um, but we will be on, let's see, might as well finish up with some public service announcements. I'm hoping that Colleen feels better by Sunday evening. We will be on 8 o'clock Central Time on Sunday night. If she's not, I'll let you know that. Thank you, Peppermint. You have things to do. Um, yeah, so I can't, I'm running out of time and I don't need my Tuesday or Sunday or whatever. When I run out, I don't need it to not be able to have the next live. So this Sunday, hopefully Colleen will be here with me at 8 p.m. Central. If not, I'll let you know. I'll let Rosemary know, and I'll let all of you know on my community tab if I'm going to have Sunday night or not. Yes, and then Tuesday I do 2:30 p.m. Central, and then might as well try and see how next Friday goes. I was going to try and I was going to use that extra 2 hours just to make up, not make up. What am I trying to say? To add to the other lives, but that's okay. I'll just stick to my scheduled timing until it resets. But at this point, we should be on Colleen's on the 27th, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah. I have my elusive dignity to think of. Oh, okay. Rosemary. Excuse me. So on the Sunday the 27th, we should be on Colleen's channel that Sunday at 8 p.m. Because I'm running out of StreamYard hours. So I've got to be a little more careful next month or the next time I do Friday night lives every week, and figure out if I have enough hours to get through the month. But other than that, I'm still here and I'm still going to be around. Uh, but it's 3 minutes till 1. So I'm going to do my ending here because I did not bring a pill into this room with me and I don't want it to be too late. So, you know how Southern I talk. Yep. Um, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Don't forget the thumbs up whether you're coming in or going out. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching on replay. And I got 2 minutes left. So I want to remind you, if you want to come up on a Friday night live, email me at laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. You can email me at any time and we can talk about it. Which Friday night you've got available and you want to come up, whatever. Okay. So otherwise, if you want to come up on a Friday night and you're on the live in the chat, just send me an email and then let me know. And I love you too, Peppermint. Let me know in the chat so I go out to look at it and find it so I can send you the link. I will not be posting links on the chat anymore because of that issue that Colleen had. I don't need that to happen to me too. So, and this is something I learned from Daniel, Poplar guys, Poplar yarn, both. Anyway, so with that, be safe. Bye bye. Love you. Bye.